Okay, let us start. Today we are going to discuss about JavaScript libraries. Okay, have you ever used any libraries in your HTML page? First of all, let us have a description like what is a library. Okay, what is a library and all. In simple words, we can we can say like JavaScript library. A library is nothing but a collection of all the predefined elements will be placed in that particular file. Then it is known as a library. For example, as you can able to see, this is the particular interface for this particular Google Meet. Let me share my screen. Okay, as everybody can able to see, these are all icons. This is mic icon, then camera, then share icon, then emoji, CC, then hand symbol. These are all icons. How they can include these particular icons in this particular website? Does anybody have any idea regarding this particular thing? How they can include these particular icons in this particular page? With the help of libraries, they will include these type of images, this type of icons in this particular page. How they can include in the sense, there will be some of the predefined libraries where everything will be written by their own. A simple, let me take example. Let us take a icon library which is Font Awesome. Font Awesome is a simple library where you can able to get all the type of icons over here. Just you can able to get all the icons over here in this particular website. Just search in the icon, then you can able to get all this type of icons. Just how to use this particular icon in the sense, just you have to use this particular, just I will be searching for user. Just I have searched for user icon. Here I get this particular user icon. On clicking on this particular icon, this is the particular code you have to include in an HTML page. Just you have to write this much of code, you can able to get the particular icon in your particular HTML page. How this happens? In the sense, this particular fontawesome.com website will provide a CDN links. Links is nothing but they will write all the CSS and JavaScript and then make a file. They will make a simple library. Just you have to include your this particular library in your HTML page. Then you have to just call this particular line. Then you can able to get the icon like this. Let me say you a simple example. Just search for font awesome CDN. When you search for CDNs, you can able to get this type of interface. Here you can able to get this particular libraries. What is in this particular library in the sense, when you copy something, just place in the Chrome or any browser, you can able to see this is the script style which they have written. They have written everything and then they have minified the particular style file. This is the style file which they have written, but they have minified all the style. In this particular URL, you can able to get all the styles. Okay, with this particular line, they have included all the styles. Just you have to include this particular file in the HTML page. Let me show you how to include. Over here, I'll be creating a new file. My new file name will be, let me make new .html. In the new .html, just I'm creating HTML. In the HTML, just I have to include the libraries. Is it right? Just I will be making, I have to include the style. So link rel style sheet. From this particular URL, I can get the style sheet. Is it right? Just from this URL, I'm getting all the styles which they have been written by default. Just I'm placing the CSS over here. in this particular format. Even you can download this particular file as well, just by placing Ctrl S. When you Ctrl S this particular file, it will automatically ask you to save the file. Let me show you. In the desktop, I am creating this particular web folder, just all.min save. Just I have saved the file. As you can able to see over here, all.min.css. This file has been saved over here. This is the CSS. This is the CSS file. You can able to download, and then you can utilize this particular file in your HTML. Okay, let me show you. Just we are making new.html. Just I have included a direct URL. In the body section, I'll be calling this particular icon. Now just I want this particular user icon. I just copied the particular thing. Just I have placed it over here. Now when I run this particular file, as you can able to see the icon over here. This is clear how to include icons. By default, they have written all the styles for this particular class. As you can able to notice over here, class for solid. This is the class, and then for user is another class. Let me check the for solid in the library. Just I have copied this particular for solid. Just I will go to allmin.css. Just I will find the class. As you can able to see over here, for this for solid, they have written all the styles in this particular file. So by calling this particular file, you can able to get the all the styles will be applied to this particular icon. In the for user, they have written all the styles for the icon as well. This is the for user. Over here, they have written the style for the for user. Okay, is this clear? Hello, kindly reply. Is this clear how to include icons in your HTML page? Hello, is my voice is audible? Is there anyone in the class? Just kindly reply. Is this clear how to include icons? Font awesome is not alone. We have so many icon libraries, like this is one library. Font awesome is one library where you can include free, and then we have premium option too. These are all pro. This one is free. You can able to select this particular thing. And then we have tabular icons as well. This is also free, where you can be able to use so many icons as well. These are all tabular icons. And then we have box icons. These are all box icons. We have so many icon libraries where you can utilize those in your page. These are all box icons. Okay, some may be free, some may be pricing. Based on your requirement, you can utilize those icons. This is all about font awesome, which is icon libraries. And then we will be going with another library, which is Bootstrap. Bootstrap library is a major thing in every website. Each and every website, Bootstrap is the primary resource. In recent trend, everyone are utilizing Bootstrap in their websites. Bootstrap is nothing but they will be written all the CSS and JavaScript by default. Then just you have to call the classes from the library. Then you can utilize all the particular thing. We have official documentation as well. Bootstrap 5. This is the latest version. Bootstrap 5.3. Here you can able to check with the versions as well. Here Bootstrap latest 5.2x. This is the Bootstrap latest version. As just you have to include this particular in the overview you can able to see. Just you have to include the libraries, then you can utilize as simple. Here you can able to see. Just you have to include this particular link. This is the style link. This is the style link for the JavaScript, and then we have JavaScript as well. You can utilize JavaScript too. This is JavaScript. All the script has been written by default. Here let me show you the difference between Bootstrap and without Bootstrap. First of all, I will comment out this particular two libraries. Just I have commented these two particular libraries. Then just I will be creating a simple input field. Input type as text. This is a simple input field. When you run this particular page, you can able to get an input field alone. As you can able to see, this is a simple input. In the Bootstrap, we have built-in classes. Just you have to use the particular classes, like just you have to use class form hyphen control. This is a class. In the Bootstrap library, they have already written the styles for this particular form control. Just by placing form control, you can able to get some interface. Just I will comment out this particular two libraries. Then you can able to see the difference. This is the input field. When you click on this input field, you can able to get the UI in this particular format. As you can able to see, previously it is dull. Now you can able to see it has been some borders on clicking on the input field and all. Okay, in Bootstrap we have n number of elements. Let me show you from over here. This is all about forms. If you want this particular interface, just you can able to see the code over here. This is the code, sample code for this particular UI. Let me copy this and show you for your thing. Over here, just I placed this form. Now I can able to get this particular interface. As you can able to see, this is a simple form. There is nothing hard. Just they have called the particular classes. Nothing is other. Just they have called the classes from the Bootstrap library. Okay, in Bootstrap library we have so many. This is our for form, and then if you want any password, this is for password, and then we have disabled buttons and all, and then we have for select options also. We have so many options. In this particular format we will be getting select. We have large select. For the large select, just you have to use form select LG. By placing simple classes, you can able to get changes in the HTML. Let me show you. This is a simple select option. In the form, just I will be placing this particular select. Just I will be modifying this particular LG. In the place of LG, I will just place it SM. This is LG. With this particular changes, you can able to get the changes you can able to see over here. This is large LG. This is SM. Okay, they have written already. They have written everything in this particular library. Just you have to utilize all the classes. This is also a major thing. Just you have to learn all the classes in JavaScript, all the classes in Bootstrap. Why we use Bootstrap? In the sense, with the help of Bootstrap we can make websites which are mobile responsive. Without any mobile responsiveness, you can able to make everything in mobile responsive format. As you can able to see, when I reduce my screen size, as you can able to see, the input fields also changes according to the size. Without Bootstrap it doesn't happen. Let me comment out. Just I refresh. As you can able to see, without the libraries, the interface will be very much dull. And then we have checkboxes, radios. We have n number of options in JavaScript. We have range selectors. In Bootstrap we have these many range selectors. If you want this type of range, just you have to use input type range, then just class like form range. That's enough in order to make this particular interface. This one is disabled, this one is min max, and then this is range. These are all range. Then input group options, as you can able to see here, you can able to place icon, then the input field. This is our group buttons. Input group, this one is group, and then this is one group. Okay, here for this particular interface you can able to get this particular code over here. All will be happened with the help of classes. Okay, everything you can able to get from this particular Bootstrap library. And then we have floating labels. Floating label is nothing but when you input when you click on this particular input, your label goes up. This one is floating. For this particular floating, just you have to use form control and then floating input, form float, classes. Everything will be based on the classes. Just you have to learn some of the classes in Bootstrap. And then layout, then validations. In the Bootstrap itself, they will provide validations as well. When you click submit, here you can able to see the validations as well, just by placing validations. Needs validation, non-validate, some of the attributes and classes. This particular format you can able to get the UI and all. No need of any script and all. And then we have some of the accordions and all in Bootstrap. In the Bootstrap, as I said, all are built-in classes. In Bootstrap also we have some of the built-in colors. Some of the colors like, let us check with button class. Just button. For the button I will be making a class button space button hyphen primary. If I make primary as the button name, then I can able to get the primary color for the button. As you can able to see, this is the button with primary color. Primary is nothing but blue color. When you make secondary, you may get color as gray color. If you want button in green color, just you have to use button type as success. These are built-in colors in JavaScript. Success will be for green color. For red color, you should use danger. For orange color, we should use warning. For yellow, for the black, just you have to use button dark. For white color, just you have to use button light. Okay, these are all the built-in Bootstrap colors, as you can able to see. Blue color, secondary color, green color, red color, or yellow color, then black, then white. Okay, these are all the built-in classes in Bootstrap. Just button by placing button class, you can able to get this particular UI. For any colors, just you have to use this particular colors in Bootstrap. And then we have some of the button classes as well. Just button hyphen outline. Just by placing button hyphen outline as another class, the button, here we have buttons in Bootstrap. These are all the built-in classes in Bootstrap, which is we have left with info. Info is nothing but sky blue color. And then we have this type of button. For this particular button, just you have to use button outline. Just you have to place this particular outline in between the button hyphen primary. you can able to get this particular interface. Okay, when you hover on the particular button, you can able to get the colors, as you can able to see just by placing a class like button hyphen outline hyphen primary. When I hover on the button, I can get the color changes. Okay, just you have to place outline. Is my screen is visible? Just by placing outline, you can able to get this particular interfaces. When you hover on the button, you can get these particular changes without writing any styles and CSS. With classes, you can able to get these particular interfaces. Okay, is this clear? Why we use libraries in the sense to reduce time, and then to reduce the file size, we use this particular libraries. Okay, hello, is this clear? And then in Bootstrap we have n number. Just you have to go through it, then you can able to understand each and everything. By default they will provide previews and then some of the use cases, usage and all. We have carousel, models and all in this particular. As you can able to see, these are sliders. I have different types of sliders. Just you have to use this particular code. Let me show you. Just I will be placing this particular code over here. Just I copied the code from the page. In the source location, I'll be calling the project.image over here, project.png, this one the image. With this you can able to get the sliders as well. I have used a single image, so I getting single image. This is carousel. For this particular carousel, the code is this much of code. No script, no CSS and all. This one is the next button, then previous button, then the images over here. This is clear. Then we have models, alerts, model. Model is nothing but when you click on a button, a model will pop up. As you can able to see, when I click on this particular button, this particular models will pop up. For this, just this much of code. This one is static model. Okay, these are all models. Then we have so many. Just go through this particular Bootstrap library. This will be helpful in building many of the web applications. In day-to-day life, how many are the websites you search? All the websites will be built with this particular Bootstrap. Instead of writing their own CSS and JavaScript, many of them use this particular Bootstrap to reduce the time to make the websites quickly. They use this particular Bootstrap. Similar to this particular Bootstrap, we have so many other libraries as well. You can utilize those too. And then we have another library like SweetAlert. SweetAlert is another library which is very much impressive. In the JavaScript, we have discussed like alert function. Is it right? When we call this particular alert function, a alert will pop up in the Chrome section. Is it right? Like this particular format. When you click alert, this particular format, you will be getting the alert message. Is it right? Kindly reply. Is it right? When you click on the button, as we discussed this particular format, when the user clicks on the alert button, it will automatically show this type of alerts. Now, by including this particular SweetAlert library, we will be getting this type of alerts. We can get these type of alerts instead of this particular routine notification. Okay, just the code is simple. By using this particular, we will be getting the code. Is it alert message? Is it right? By using this particular Svala function, we can able to get this particular type of alert messages. And then we have n number. As you can able to see, this one is simple thing with heading alone. Then this is with icon. Then this is error message with OK and then some issue. Then this is with image. And then we have draggable success message. Wherever you want, you can drag. Just you have to use this particular code. Swal file title icon then draggable. Then we have this one is thumbs up grade. And then swal file confirm or not, don't save in the same. It will changes or not made. Saved successfully. A confirmation before proceeding. This much of code. This one is right top end. This one is with animation. Okay, is this clear? How to use this particular library in search? Just you have to search with SweetAlert CDN. Just search for CDN. Then you can able to get CDN links. Just you have to copy the URLs. Just place it in the file. Place this particular in the HTML file. Then use this particular code. Then you can able to get the interface. Okay, this is one other library which is SweetAlert. In the Bootstrap we have tables as well. In the Bootstrap we have tables as well. This is the table. For this particular table, just you have to use this particular table class. Just you have to use this particular table classes. You can make changes to the tables as well. Just by calling this particular table class, you can able to get the table impressive format. As you can able to see, there is nothing. Just they have called the particular class as table. Just by calling the class as table, you can able to get this particular format of table without writing any styles. Even you can make changes to this particular table just by providing some of the classes, like if you want this type of colors, just you have to use table success. Table success will make the table in green format. Just table hyphen success. Just by placing table hyphen success, you get the table and just table space table success. You can able to get the table in success format. And then we have this one is stripped format. As you can able to see, one row will be in some color and then another row will be in another color. Just by using table space table hyphen stripped. Just by placing table strip, you can able to get this particular table in this particular format, stripped format. And then we have stripped columns. Then we have some of the other colors. And then we have hover effect too. As you can able to see, when I hover on the particular table, I get color changes, as you notice, just by placing table hover. Just you have to use this particular class, then you can get able to get this particular interface. If you want filters without writing any CSS and JavaScript, you can go with DataTables. This one is another library, DataTables. With the tables, you can able to get all the features like search options, sort options, then page views, sorting options and all. This is a simple example. This is a simple table. by calling this particular table CDNs, you can able to get the table format in this particular way. Just you can able to get search option, then paginations, as you can able to see these are paginations, then select options, then sorting options, and all. How to call in the sense, just you have to use the particular CDN links. This is the CSS. Over here I'm calling the CSS. This is the I think let us check whether it is correct or not. Just I will be copying, just paste in Chrome. You can able to get the entire text, so it is right. Then we have JavaScript too. Let me copy JavaScript, copy, and then below I will be calling script. In the script I will be calling src. In the src I have placed this particular URL, and then just you have to use the usage. Now I have just called the data tables, and then we have this particular JavaScript. Just you have to call the script to this particular thing. Just you have to utilize another line. You have to write another line of code. Just script. In the script tag, just you have to write this particular line. This ID, just you have to mention this particular ID to this particular table. ID equals to, in the double quotes, just this particular table. In the particular thing, nothing has changed. Then jQuery CDN, you have to use another additional CDN. jQuery
అంటే ఇవిడేమంటే దీంట్లో బాక్స్ ఉన్నాయి చూడ ఒక బాక్స్లో మన మధ్యలో నుంచి యాదైనా అడగచ్చు. స్టార్టింగ్ అడగదు, ఇంటర్లో లాగా స్టార్టింగ్ అడగదు, మధ్యలో యాదో చెడు పంపించిన వాడు ఒకటి పెడతాడు. దాంట్లో అది ఒకటి పెడితే అది ఎక్కడ నుంచి మొత్తం ఆ బాక్స్ మొత్తం ఖాళీ. అట్లా అది మూడో నెంబర్. 5 అది కౌంట్ చూసుకోవాలంటే వదిలేదు. సింగ్ ఒకటి కౌంట్ ఉంది. దానికన్నా రెండోలో చూసుకో, అది 65 పేజీలు.
Okay, let me show you how to use. Over here they have provided usage as well.
అది
just this particular format. This is the table. For the table, just you have to utilize this particular ID. As the same we have done, and then just you have to utilize this particular library links. This one is for CSS, then this one is for JavaScript, and then you can use node modules as well. Okay, in the data tables itself, we have some of the options like copy, CSV, Excel, PDF, print, and all. Without writing simple code, just without writing any line of code, just you have to utilize this particular thing. Just you have to use this particular part is for table. As you can able to see, this is HTML code. This is simple table format. Just they have created a simple table. The same format which you have created, just they have mentioned ID over here. In the JavaScript, just they have called the library over here, and then they have utilized all these particular libraries. Just you have to utilize all these particular libraries as they shown. Just you have to utilize all these particular libraries in similar format. Just jQuery, then followed by some of the libraries, then the HTML, then the CSS for data table CSS, then you can able to get this particular table interface. Let us try. This is the JavaScript. Let me place over here. This one is example. For this table, I've just placed this particular example. Okay, I have done mistake for the ID, no need of hash, my table, then you can able to get the table. Example, then we have to utilize the CSS. We have two libraries. First one is this. Just I'm replacing the CSS link, and then we have another library which is buttons. For the buttons, this one is for buttons. Then we need JavaScript as well. This one is jQuery. We have to utilize the jQuery. And then this one is DataTables.js. This one is for buttons. The script should be below the table. As we can able to see, the table has been getting errors. It has been it is working, just we have missed some of the libraries, so it is showing errors. Then we have to include all these particular libraries, then we can able to get this particular table. Okay, Hello, is my screen is visible? Is my screen is visible? Hello, can you reply? Is my screen is visible?